There's always that one moment before a new Galaxy launches, when the excitement slowly starts turning into questions, not just about what's getting better this time, but about what it might end up costing us. And honestly, the Galaxy S27 Ultra is starting to feel like one of those phones already. Last month, Qualcomm hinted that Samsung's next flagship non-foldable phone, the Samsung Galaxy S27 Ultra, could use the upcoming Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro chipset. On paper, that sounds exciting. Bigger performance gains, better efficiency, and probably another leap in artificial intelligence features too. But there's a catch. According to tipster Abhishek Yadav, the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro may reportedly cost over $300 per unit. That's noticeably higher than the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 used inside the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, which is said to cost somewhere between $240 and $280. And when the chipset alone gets that expensive, the final phone price usually follows. That leaves Samsung with two choices. Either keep the Galaxy S27 Ultra at a similar price and accept lower profit margins, or increase the price altogether and risk upsetting buyers who already feel flagship phones are getting too expensive. To be fair, this kind of thing isn't exactly new. Every generation of premium Snapdragon chips tends to become more expensive because of newer manufacturing technology and stronger performance upgrades. But this time, the jump feels bigger than usual, and people are definitely starting to notice. Right now, nothing is confirmed yet. But if these reports are accurate, the Galaxy S27 Ultra may end up being one of Samsung's most powerful Ultra phones ever, while also becoming one of its most expensive. There was a time when the idea of Samsung trusting a Chinese display maker with a flagship Galaxy phone almost felt impossible. Quietly though, that wall may finally be starting to crack. For years, Samsung Display has completely dominated the Galaxy S lineup. Every panel, every flagship screen, every major launch, it all stayed inside Samsung's own ecosystem. But now, with the Galaxy S27 series slowly entering early supply discussions, something feels different this time. I have followed Samsung's display sourcing story since the Galaxy Note 20 and Galaxy S21 days, and BOE has always been somewhere in the background, close enough to be mentioned, never close enough to actually win. But the pressure inside the industry is changing fast. According to Sigma Intel's latest OLED shipment report, shared through Korean outlet ZDNet Korea, Chinese display makers are actively pushing to secure OLED supply deals for Samsung's flagship Galaxy S series, especially the standard models. The report does not directly mention BOE, but almost every industry conversation points in that direction. Meanwhile, CSOT has already managed to enter Samsung's supply chain through the Galaxy A57, which makes this entire situation feel far more serious than before. At the center of all this is a quiet internal battle. Samsung Electronics wants lower production costs. Samsung Display wants to protect its dominance. And right now, Chinese OLED makers are flooding the market with aggressively priced flexible OLED panels that are becoming harder to ignore. Samsung Display still reportedly controls almost 99% of Galaxy OLED supply, which explains why this decision matters so much. If BOE finally gets approved for a Galaxy S flagship, even in limited numbers, it would send shockwaves through the entire smartphone display industry, because this is no longer just about panels, it is about reputation. For years, BOE has been trying to land major contracts with both Samsung and Apple. Supplying displays for mid-range phones is one thing, but getting inside a flagship Galaxy S device instantly changes how the entire industry sees you. And honestly, for the first time in years, it feels like Samsung might actually be considering it.